extravaganza at Castle Donnington. Promoter Maurice Jones has been in the music business for 32 years. He's been the driving force behind Donnington since the festival began in 1980. Mr. Jones has put up not far short of £1 million to stage the show, and that looks like being a good investment.
The gross on this concert is going to be about £1.5 million in that region. But it's a fallacy about concert promoters making fortunes. There is a saying, actually, we never admit to making money and never admit to losing money. We're not going to make an enormous profit, not what I consider to be an enormous profit, but we'll make a reasonable profit, and it makes sure that the show goes on, and hopefully we'll be back here next year and be back here for 15 years to come.
The bands who'll be taking to this stage in a few hours' time are getting half their fees up front. The promoters are a little coy about revealing exactly how much the stars are being paid. But with 50,000 fans forking out £27 each for a ticket, there should be plenty to go round. On the day, attendance turns out to be in the mid-40,000s, more than enough to guarantee a good return for the promoters. And there are many others for whom the festival means big money. The security company Showsec has 250 staff on site. To them, the job is worth £49,000. Showsec's managers know their industry hasn't got a great public image, but they say they've addressed that problem.
We have tried very hard to destroy that myth of the doorman type bouncer image. We have an in-depth training program throughout the whole of the company now. We are tasked with the safety of the audience that come to these shows, and if we're not professional in our approach, then we're jeopardising the audience safety that come to these events.
The retail opportunities are impressive. 32 tons of food will be consumed over the course of the festival. 35,000 gallons of drink will be downed, mostly beer. And for the acts, their fee is only part of the story.
The KISS fee is never as much as we'd like, but it's enough to come over, and it's something that the fee is not as important as coming over and setting up an opportunity to expose the public and this market to our shows in November.
With T-shirts selling at up to £14 each, merchandising is another lucrative area. But the concessionaires are rather reluctant to put a figure on their sales.
I'd rather not declare that, to tell you the truth. I mean, it is volume sales.
Can you give us a ballpark kind of figure? I mean, is it hundreds, thousands?
Well, it's in hundreds of thousands. I mean, how much that is, I wouldn't really declare, actually.
So just how much are fans willing to spend on one weekend of hard rocking?
Probably £80, £90 the time we've done.
Normally about 50, 60 quid.
Don't know, 8 quid maybe.
50 quid, yeah, that sounds reasonable. T-shirts, beer, rock and roll.
For the promoter, the cost of bad weather insurance is prohibitive. And for the unlucky punter, rain can quickly turn a good day out into a miserable trek. But this time round, clear skies and bright sunshine mean that everyone will be going home happy.
Tired but happy. And tomorrow, David Sincock